Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. So I went into the Dollar Tree and really took a good look at the fall and the Halloween items. Not in the plus section. Actually, well, I bought one thing in the plus section that I kind of want to talk to you about. But I went in thinking, okay, so now everything's $1.50. What, in my personal opinion, would I think that $1.50 would be okay? Like, I wouldn't mind paying $1.50 for these products. And then I thought, let's go ahead and test them to even see if they're worth that $1.50 price point. So I did go ahead and pick up these candles. Now, I really love it. So for two, it's going to be $3. So honestly, I feel like it's still a good deal if it works. Though, as you get into like Amazon and other places, you'll get more, but you'll end up spending a little less. So it's kind of depending on you. I really think that these are really nice. They do take two AA batteries. They come in white, I think black and orange. And then everybody, you know, a lot of people carve pumpkins. And these LED flame lights, I figured this would probably be a good deal because it's $1.50. You guys know anywhere else is probably a little bit more expensive. They did have three different versions. They had a multicolor that kind of flashed different colors. They also had one that strobes. And then the reason why I got this one, it says that it is LED flame light. So it looks and, you know, looks and kind of gives you that vibe of an actual candle that flickers like flame. And I thought, okay, for that price at $1.50, I would still kind of consider maybe that might be a good deal, but I wanted to test it out for you because you never know. And then the bleeding candles, that's kind of a good, cool concept. And at $1.50, I thought, okay, you'd probably spend $1.50, maybe a little more, depending on your store. So I picked it up. We're going to go ahead and test it out. So the first thing, and then we'll talk about what I have over here, these little lanterns. Okay, so these three products are $1.50, and I put my batteries in. It took me about 10 minutes to get this to work. Finally, we had to like hit it and do all the, like really have a dance with this candle for it even to get to work. So at $1.50, this is totally, I feel like it's just such a pain in the booty, because you guys know some of this stuff is a hit or miss. Some of this stuff, it will work 100%, and then others will get it home and you'll have a me problem like I just did, and I couldn't get it to work. Finally, we got it to work. So I put batteries in it, and we had to open up the thing, jiggle it. This is the thing about Dollar Tree items like this. They are made cheaply, and not all the time are they going to work. You're going to have to do little like electrical things to get it to work. But this is what the candle looks like. It does flicker. So I'll turn off the light. I think it's really pretty. It does give that pretty ambiance, but for two, you're paying $3. Amazon, I think, is going to have more for less, but this isn't bad, but you just never know whether these candles are going to work for you or not. And that holds true from, you know, the first day I started reviewing stuff from Dollar Tree. You never know whether these products are going to work or not. But it definitely does look pretty, and I like it. So for $1.50, it's okay, but I feel like we can get better other places. But it does work when you work at it. So kind of just depends on you guys, and then you really gotta there's not an on and off switch. A lot of the ones on Amazon have on and off switch. They have like a remote control on and off. They have timers. So if we're really thinking about it, Amazon might be better. And then, like I said, when you have to turn these off, you have to really unscrew the thing where it's almost about ready to fall off, and then it comes off. So Something that I'm like so disappointed, and I'm just like, really, dollars? I feel like this is such a scam. So this is an LED flame light. Flame flickers. It's a flame. Flames flicker. This is just, it takes batteries. So it's going to take 2 AAA batteries. And this is what it looks like. You press this button. Do you guys see that? Do you see the flame? Is there a flame? And if you guys look closely, you can see 2 are on and 1's off. And this is what they're considering flame. Oh, this one goes off. And then now you have 2. And then 1 will go off, 1 will pop on. See? That's their flame. It's, you're just playing lights. It's, so I put a bucket here so we can kind of test it out to see like if it gives that effect of the flame. I'll go ahead and turn it down. I tell you, Dollar Tree's making me mad. Okay, so this is like my pumpkin. I've carved it because I don't have any pumpkin, so I'm using like this. So this would definitely give you the effect of a flame. And it's just a light. But there's no flame effect. They're just turning 1 light on and 1 light off. It is not giving you a flame effect at all. So I feel like it's false advertisement. 100%, there's no flame. And even if I had it right here, you would be able to see it flicker. It's just a light that stays on, and 1 light goes off and 1 light goes back on, but is not giving a flame effect at all. Look at that. Nothing. Whereas this, that is a flame effect. So when we have our little pumpkin, you can see it. See how you can see the flame? Dollar Tree is just making me more upset and more upset. So it's not a flame, LED flame light. 3 flickering LED flame lights provide real flame effect. Did you get a flame effect on this one? I mean, I did with this one, but unless this one's broken, but I think it's doing exactly what it says. Well, I would just say pass over it unless you just use it as a light. But I feel like you want the flame effect, you buy several of these for your kiddos, and then you carve your pumpkins and you put it in, and it's like a disappointment. It really is, because it says it's a flame. It's just a regular light. It's so, what the heck, Dollar Tree? So I would say steer clear. It's so annoying. Okay. So I did go ahead and purchase these because I feel like at this price, so mine were $6. Some of the Dollar Tree still have them for $5, but I paid $6 for them. I left these out all night and they do pretty good, so I'll go ahead and insert a video right now. So as you can see, they definitely flicker. They're really pretty. This is an actually like flame light, not like this thing. Now, the one thing that kind of gets me a little annoyed is you go into their main section. They still have up there, or at least at my Dollar Trees, they still have their solar lights that literally look just like this, except they don't have any of the Halloween design. So this one is kind of like spider webs. So I grabbed this one. I'll even turn it on again. Oh, is it not? Oh. So mine's going. If it were dark in here, it would give you a flame. But it's the Halloween design, but I'm paying $6. And if you go into the like other ones that look like this that are not, so the fall ones are $6 and the Halloween ones are $6. So it seems like all of the holiday ones are $6, but the regular ones that look just like this were $5. So I don't know if they didn't change it over and they're all going to be $6, but it's kind of confusing, kind of like, well, that's kind of a pain in the booty. Just because it's Halloween, it looks the exact same, except you've got some spider webs on it. You're paying $6, as whereas if you just want a plain one, you're paying $5. Or maybe they're $6 and they haven't marked them up yet. Seems like that's what my Dollar Tree is doing. My Dollar Tree hasn't been stocking. They've been really like working to revamp the whole store, and so stocking's kind of been lackluster, and they've been like working all the sections to raise all the prices. Even when I went into the main aisle where a lot of the dollar plus section is, everything that like the fans that were like $5, they've raised those to like $7.50. A lot of the lights that go underneath the cabinet and stuff, they've raised those to $7.50. And pretty much everything was like around $5. So they're raising it to $7.50, which is kind of a pain in the booty. It's just like, okay, Dollar Tree. So I honestly still, in my personal opinion, these are still worth the $6, because anywhere else they're going to be around $10. But if they keep raising it up, it's just not going to be worth it. I'm going to go someplace else and pay $10 and get better quality. These aren't bad quality. They're good, but there's always better out there. And I've said it with all my reviews and all my hauls. I know we get excited about all the Dollar Tree stuff, but in the end, like if it's crap, I don't want you to buy it. I want you to save your money and get something better. I rather it last longer. Now that, things are raising, I'm like, okay, well, it's not just, $1.25. I can just throw it away. Now I'm like, okay, wait a second. Things are adding up. So I want to make sure that it lasts me a few seasons so I can get my money's worth out of. And so something like this, good luck if it works, So just be mindful, but I really do feel like these are worth the $6. But if they end up being like $7.50 or $10, I'll just go to Walmart or someplace else. So $6, don't raise them anymore. Don't raise them anymore. I don't, ugh. So, but these really work. They're beautiful. Okay, so then let's talk about the bleeding candle. I'm kind of excited and curious about this. So we'll go ahead and we will test the candle out. Okay, I got my scissors. I had to go grab those. So let's see if this actually is worth it, or if it's like a bummer like the light. And it didn't do what it's supposed to say, didn't do what it's supposed to say. False advertising. But maybe this one will do good. I don't know. I'm curious about this. So that's why I was like, well, let's just go ahead and buy these products. Because if I'm curious about them, I know you guys are too. So let's see if it actually works and it bleeds. I will fast forward all this stuff so we can see if the candle starts bleeding like it says on the package. Okay, my friends, this is what it looks like. I don't know. I've seen it's giving off more red, but it's like a pink. And I had to move it because the liquid was just staying up on the thing and it wasn't dripping down, and so I had to make it bleed, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth that $1.50? It looks red on camera, but it's coming off. It's like in real life here, it just looks pink. And like I said, the liquid's staying up on top, so I had to move it to make it come down. I don't know. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Okay guys, and there it is. So I don't know, just like I always say, just really think about what you're spending money on. I would hate for you to buy these items and then you get just disappointed and then you're out $1.50. I mean, you can definitely take it back, but they, you know, you're out your money. You don't get your money back. You can exchange something unless they've changed it. It's been forever since I've returned anything, but just be mindful, and I will do my best over here to keep saving you guys money, because I know we get all excited about new Dollar Tree items, but in the end, if they're not good, let's just keep them on the shelves. All right, guys, take care. Bye.